I have different strategies inside. Like sometimes I'm just burning with the pain. And then sometimes I have a glimpse of being more detached and just being with myself, not being so obsessed. Yeah, coming back to myself and talking like to my inner child, or I wrote you, no? Like this, embracing this part who wants it outside there, the love, to bring the longing back home in my heart. Then sometimes I just feel longing and I don't want to address it to somebody. Sometimes I'm smashed. I mean, it's all kinds of... Sometimes I manage to be very present also, and just to let it burn. Still, I'm scared of April. I'm kind of, okay, it's the future, but it doesn't let me go. To also, when I saw him, the moments I saw them together, it's like I have the feeling I'm dying inside, like there is no space for me anymore. It's like I cannot breathe, I cannot sleep, I cannot eat. I mean, it's like hell. So, I don't know. Just wanted to share that. If you have any good idea for me, for my crisis. You've been very helpful before, so I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, look. A broken heart is a great opportunity for a breakthrough. But it's very unlikely that I can give you spiritual advice. And in the moment when you are getting overwhelmed by the intensity of a broken heart, that you really want to follow this spiritual advice. I've met broken hearts along the years, and very rarely it is a state that is interested in any kind of a spiritual breakthrough. A broken heart is interested in solving its issue, solving its pain in the same level in which it's created. And the breakthrough is happening by transcending the problem, not by solving it. But if you collect every inch and every drop of experience that you have gathered along the years as a spiritual seeker, every drop of wisdom, of experience, of awareness, And if you will break this tsunami of mind that is coming your way into seeing what it is made of, you'll be able to see the opportunity in it. What is this tsunami of emotions and mind that is coming? It's a broken heart is basically an intensified identification with the self, right? Everything that we are doing here is about seeing through this illusion of self, realizing our selflessness, right? Any moment of expansion that you had on the path, any moment of bliss that you had, it's not you who had it, you were that, you were not yourself. When you went into the Who is in Intensive or the silence retreats or the parties or the medicine night, and you were taken by it and you surrender to the moment, you are no longer you, only the moment was. You were a presence of consciousness, right? It's not you as a self with all what you want and what you expect and all what you identified with, and the personality. You let go and you were that, the moment. Then it happened, expansion. And the true nature of who you are revealed itself. And what is a broken heart? It is a very intense wave of identification with the self, right? Because it's all about comparing yourself with the other woman. It is all about wondering what is in her that is not in you, in me, right? It's all about me. What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? Why? It's triggering the inferiority issue. It's triggering the wanting to be approved issue, the wanting to be confirmed, to be loved. It's all about missing the confirmation and the approval and of who you are. It's suddenly the illusion of the self is getting so shaken that we don't want to look through it, that actually there is no self. All our attention is going into stabilizing this illusion of self. How to, then we are starting to think, to blame, and to think about how injustice it is and how insensitive. We are afraid of this confrontation with the other who is now in the honeymoon with Roshan. And in those moments where you need to collect every drop of awareness and consciousness that you have to see that who is hurt, who is rejected, who is inferior. To collect yourself so you can question yourself so deep, so you can question this illusion so deep that you can see through it. And when you know that the who is in question is not a question that needs to be answered, it is a tool in which you transcend the identification with ourselves. But it is raw opportunity. It's not the inquiry that is going to happen here next week, a 3.5 days intensive in the Osho Hall, where all our attention is being freed to go into this inquiry. A broken heart is a raw opportunity, rough. But if you go through one side of the tunnel and you go through the other side, and if you use this tsunami of mind that is going to come and decode it, and we did it many times before, But we did it in silence retreats and in workshops, and now it's going to come without therapists, without satsang. And it is not something that you choose to register to. It's been put on you. But if you shift from reacting into staying present, and seeing that you are about to be washed by an illusion, you are about to be taken into a dark hole by an illusion of self. If you'll see through it, you'll transcend it, and transcend this pain. And you'll be grateful for that. That's what the spiritual search is all about. No, the spiritual path is all about. To use the moment, to use the opportunities that come as a reflection, to dive into them so we can come out from the other side transformed, crystallized. And so we can become grateful to whatsoever is happening. But the broken heart is not looking to become grateful for what is happening. It's looking to achieve what it's lost. Now, in those moments, you forget that between you and Roshan it wasn't good anymore for a long time, and that it was already like a chewing gum that lost its taste, but out of habit you kept chewing it, both of you. Chewing each other also. In those moments you forget, you remember only what was good, you remember only, the memory becomes selective. He needed it. He needed this healing. And if you will stay centered, you'll become so grateful for that. From that space of selflessness, you will see that everything is in perfect harmony and everything is happening it should be, and you will be in total peace with what's happening. Honeymoon or whatever you want to call it, that is happening there. And then, by the way, you are also available to be taken by life as well, But realistically, from what I've met from broken hearts in the past, the spiritual protocol doesn't work. I don't remember seeing someone who's going through a broken heart and is taking the shortcut of decoding the mind, seeing it and transcending it. The people who've been through it have taken the long path. With the pain, with the overdose of pain, with the beating of the illusionary self. Nevertheless, it's hurt when you are identified with this self. And after time, the pain is slowly gets through, the wound is healing, the scars remain, but we know already that scars are not hurting, they are telling a story, and it's completed, the circle, and then you are available for life. I can tell you that in those dark moments, you will try to witness the mind. You will try to find the spiritual keys. You will try because something in you will be attracted to fight for the approval, to fight for the confirmation that you are somebody, or to beat yourself for inferiority trip that will pass in your mind. You know what's the funny thing about it? I've seen broken heart that has fought for its survival and managed to twist around the facts, managed to retrieve the boyfriend or the girlfriend back. But that was not the issue. They didn't. Once they managed to get back the man or the woman, they were as bored as before. But now they felt, aha, I proved it. It's not for Roshan that you are fighting. It is not for Roshan that you are suffering. It is not for the love that didn't happen anymore. A broken heart is a big punch to the ego. And I hope that in those moments that you will be there, you will receive some unexpected divine inspiration. And instantly and immediately you'll transcend it. You will allow consciousness to pass through you. And it's always instant and immediate, right? Truth is never happening tomorrow. Truth is always happening now. It's always an immediate transcendence. You might have to go through a lot of suffering today and tomorrow and a whole week and a whole month, but when you will be free of it, it will happen immediately, now. You can never become free tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. I do hope that in this moment you'll invite, but truly invite. Not convince yourself that you are wanting to let go and that you are, but truly invite, and that you step into this with this identification and you come out of it expanded. Otherwise you take the longer way. You'll come out of it sooner or later.